Throughout our 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, we've been telling you that we are keeping a close eye on some very interesting weather for later.
That's right. Our chief meteorologist Jason Smith is standing by live in the Fox 10 News Storm Tracker Doppler Radar Center to tell us what we can expect.
Well, Bob Lenise, the Storm Prediction Center has us in a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow, and there's a couple of things going on. We have the potential for isolated cells ahead of a main line of storms that will be occurring tomorrow afternoon. They could contain isolated tornadoes. And then also, with the main line itself, we could see a damaging wind threat. So here's a look at it as we get you in a little bit closer here. You can see the entire area is shaded in that slight risk for severe weather, and we may see some modifications to this. There's a chance that we may actually go into some form of a moderate risk, especially over the inland areas and up I-65 based on what happens with information coming in overnight tonight. So you can get the latest tomorrow morning here on Fox 10 News. And certainly overnight tonight, there's not a whole lot going on. It's pretty quiet out there right now, but we do have that severe weather risk around the region. As we look at it here and track conditions locally, no chance of any rain in the short term. The showers just not getting going here. Few isolated showers on off to the west along 59 and down over into parts of Louisiana. A stray shower is possible right around daybreak tomorrow, but it's really going to be tomorrow midday before things start heading downhill with our weather pattern. Winds are still out of the east and southeast across the area. It's 72 degrees right now in Mobile. We're at 69 in Pensacola with that southeast wind. Temperatures will not drop off a whole lot tonight. It's going to be a fairly mild night. And then we have to turn our attention to the chances of rain followed by severe weather in the afternoon and evening tomorrow. We'll look at the timing on it, track it out with our Fox 10 News Futurecast and give you a full update on the situation coming up. Bob?
And as Jason told you, the Fox 10 News weather team will be monitoring that situation tomorrow as the chance for severe weather moves into our area. One of the tools they'll be using is some new technology called dual pole. It's an upgrade to Mobile's Doppler Radar. It was added at the beginning of the year. This new upgrade allows the radar not only to see particles in the atmosphere, but their size as well. That makes finding the difference between rain and hail and tornado debris a whole lot more precise.
Well, here's a story, I tell you, that'll get your blood boiling. Some thieves stole thousands of dollars from a ballpark in Grand Bay.
Think of this. All this money was meant for hundreds of children, and the cash was taken from a half-ton gun safe that was locked away in a closet on the property.
Fox 10 News reporter Andrew Perez joining us live outside the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Andrew, this crime has a lot of people upset.
Yeah, it sure does, Bob Lenise. And to make matters worse, this is a self-sufficient ballpark, so it doesn't rely on any government money, but it still hosts a lot of junior league baseball tournaments and events. The park supervisors tell me it appears these crooks knew exactly what they were going after, and tonight they need your help to track them down. Window bars, security cameras, even a half-ton safe didn't keep a couple of crooks from getting their hands on some cold, hard cash. The concession stand at Grand Bay Ballpark vandalized and thousands of dollars gone.
Got sick to my stomach. Real surprised. Didn't think we had a community like this. Ballpark's always been good.
Park President Brad Simmons says he called deputies when he found the mess this morning. Near the concessions building were 2 tables stacked up that authorities believe the crooks used to climb up and reach a second-story window. The bars upstairs were cut and the safe downstairs busted open.
They took all of our earnings, you know, our operating cash that operates our park.
And we've spent a lot of time at these ball fields, working on these fields, trying to get them ready for these kids. And here we are, we ain't got nothing now. We are lost for words.
Now, supervisors say this appears pretty elaborate. These crooks actually took these surveillance wires that were tucked away inside the safe and cut them. Then they started dragging the safe out of the room, brought it out to the main concession area where they started prying away at the safe until they were able to finally open it. Inside the safe was the security system's hard drive, receipts, and thousands of dollars in cash used to operate the grounds. Supervisors believe the heist was well planned and say it's a hard hit for the kids who play here.
They didn't steal from our ballpark. They didn't steal from the community. They stole from 410 kids out here. You know, these kids come out here to play ball. They pay their dues.
Yeah, and now Simmons says that he actually intended to deposit some of that money in the bank this morning. That's why he initially went out there. As you can imagine, he says there'll be several operational and security changes in the weeks to come. But if you have any information in the meantime that can help detectives solve this case, call the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. For now, reporting live in Mobile, I'm Andrew Perez. Back to you.
Thanks, Andrew. We're learning more tonight.